Scrub already in this beach. We smoking on that skip pack tonight. Oh yeah, we finna smoke on that pack, man. How did it pop right back up on my news feed? And I'm like, wait a minute, how did I miss this? The Tampa Bay comes out, right? All of a sudden, Skip got sources, right? And with your boy. So, the number one thing they'll say, right? What's up, One True? What up, Charles? I'm gonna hit you up one of these days. The day you called, I was in a meeting. I was in PCM. I was in a PCM meeting. What up, Young? So basically, Skip Bayless is basically saying he has a source in the Baltimore Ravens camp that basically is saying that Lamar Jackson is not a big deal, but they're explaining to you that it is a big deal. Oh, Lamar Jackson is showing up late to meetings and studies. He seems disinterested with the coaches and all this crap. Right? Ain't that right? That it's weighing in on them, that the Ravens have said why they don't, all this crap that don't mean diddly squat, because all this is Skip Baseless appeasing his masters. And I told y'all about Skip. I knew about Skip a long time ago, when he was calling Michael Vick a thug, saying that he has some thug in him. But yet he wasn't saying that about, but when he talks about Conor McGregor, he speaks very highly of Conor McGregor, right? He gushes over the way he acts like a thug, but he always used the connotations thug. And I'm like, a thug? Okay, so now you basically call him on the low the N-word, right? That's what you're doing. You see, Skip Baseless, his problem is, or he like to be called drip baseless, because we know Lil Wayne, he does the ultimate cooning all the time he has a chance to. Even when he on drugs, he messes up. He said he stopped going to PCMs a few years ago. So basically, it's being said that the contract is making Lamar Jackson frustrated and upset. And guess what he says? This is the biggest misconception. Oh, with his mother representing him, that's a huge weight. He should pay an agent, even though that's 8 or 10 million out of his pocket. It's funny to me how Skip always talk about how Brady takes pay cuts, right? But then when the black man want to get his money, oh, he's not for the team. He praised Tim Duncan all them years for taking pay cuts. And guess what happened to Tim Duncan? His wife and his lawyer juked him out of some money. And guess what? He's screwed. So now he got to keep working and everything just to make ends meet because all that money's gone. But guess what? You think Brady ain't getting no bigger money that's not being reported? Of course it's not being reported because he's Tom Brady. Brady stuff don't get reported. Is he asking Giselle for money? Why? Because he's Tom Brady. Because he is Tom Brady, right? Mr. I can't do no wrong Brady, right? And it's so funny how they had Shannon Sharp being on the black man's side and then Skip going against the black man that day. When Shannon doesn't like Lamar Jackson as a quarterback, he doesn't. He never has. Then he started walking back his comments trying to say, oh man, he trying to have all these people on his show defend his slander to Lamar Jackson. Steve Smith was up there. I'm disappointed in Steve Smith. Steve Smith was up there like they cut his balls off and said he couldn't be. And Pat-Man Jones had to call him out and say, shoot, I'll fight you. Pat-Man Jones said straight up. And then people was like, man, Pat-Man said that to Steve Smith. I'm like, Pat-Man can throw hands, bro. Pat-Man's a G for real. But Lamar Jackson, these owners make billions of dollars. Don't pay taxes. They always get tax write-offs, right? All this allegedly, by the way. All this allegedly. But yet, the player can't get paid his money. Then they have a system called the salary cap that they always love to bring up to you. And I tell these dumbass fans every day, the salary cap is a certain number of money that you get yearly. However, the salary cap goes up every year, dummy. It goes up every year. It goes up every year. And it's just funny how all of this comes out when Lamar is season. Lamar has only had a few bad games out of the 7 or 8 that he's played. His team is 5-3. With the ineptitude of the offense, with the injuries to the team like it was last year, all of a sudden, if that's the case, when Mark Andrews got hurt, why did the offense get better, Skip? Oh, I know why. Because they weren't force-feeding this soft-ass Mark Andrews. That's why. That's why. And that's the point. They don't want the truth. They don't want us to be honest about what's going on. That's all they do. Is continuously lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie. That's all they want to do is lie, lie, lie. Yeah, he need to take a back seat. What's up, Baltimore? Skip Bayless went on his dumbass show and was saying he heard from a source that Lamar Jackson is coming in late. He's not showing the same dedication that the Lamar was before. And I'm like, so y'all just gonna put this dude business out there, not even knowing if the source is telling the truth. And it's an unnamed source. They didn't even put their name on it because it sounds foolish. Because it sounds foolish. Now you got people in the comment section of videos and in the comment section like, well, his body, now they messing with my stream, right? Because I can't tell the truth, right? Because it's slave. Where did it come from? They didn't say anything where it came from. He just says a source. He just said a reliable source. He didn't give a name. He said the source came from within the Baltimore Ravens. Across the Baltimore, he said the source came from inside the Baltimore Ravens team. An unnamed source was telling him this. What if that unnamed source is the owner, allegedly, or the GM, allegedly? Yeah, Skip always does his unnamed source. He said he got him a source within the organization. Most likely the GM and the owner. Because it's funny how they bring that up right before the game. Could it be a source or a snitch? In my opinion, who gives a damn? Lamar Jackson is having a good season. He only had 2 bad games. And it mainly wasn't his fault. The problem is the play calling. Now the third downs, I've admitted that they have to do better on third downs, but third downs is all about execution. It's not that he can't make the throws. He can't make the plays. When Mark Andrews went down, the offense looked the best I've seen it in years. Why is that? Is it because he's being sabotaged? Do I smell sabotage? It is sabotage. With Mark Andrews out the game, now Greg Moman's like, man, we got to scramble to do this. Okay, I got to open the playbook now. And Lamar Jackson was delivering like he always does. Why is it that when Mark Andrews is in the game, the offense is inept? The offense, they can't move the ball. But all of a sudden, Lamar Jackson is accurate to throw to his receivers now. Now they're running quick hitches, quick slants, quick screens. Now all of a sudden, you're opening the playbook. Stop playing with our goddamn intelligence. We are not stupid, media and NFL. We know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're doing the same bullshit y'all did to Cam Newton. Y'all running the same offense y'all did for Cam Newton with Lamar Jackson. Y'all are. Y'all doing the same thing. When Greg Olsen got hurt for the Panthers, Cam Newton and them, they finally opened up the playbook and Cam Newton was having success. You crackers and you bastards don't want him to succeed because you know it'll be more players like him taking your precious white boy from your position. We know what's going on. We're not stupid. We're not stupid at all. We're not stupid. We know what you're doing. All of a sudden, the offense looking better. Yeah, they did. They tried to talk about he's not working out. That's what Skip was also saying, that he's not working out as hard and all it is. They always do this to a black quarterback when it's time for them to get paid. Then then they'll bring some white guy up that nobody give a damn about, make him the sacrificial lamb and say, see, look what we did. We threw a white guy out there, so we don't just talk about blacks all day. Yeah, y'all do. Y'all talk about us all the time. And y'all do. We know what time it is. You see, the difference between me and other people is I don't take no shit. I'm going to tell you how I feel. I've been lost my respect for Skip. I lost respect for Skip a long time ago. I lost respect for Skip on how he used to talk bad about Kobe Bryant. How he used to talk about Allen Iverson. I've never respected Skip. Never liked him or nothing. The person who made me upset and who I lost respect for was Shannon Sharp. Because I'm a huge Shannon Sharp fan on the field. Like I said, he's the greatest tight end in my opinion. He's the greatest tight end, in my opinion, that I've ever seen. What's up, Phil? Oh, no doubt on Felton. We got to talk about it. See, people don't want to talk about it. Yeah, he is. Him and Shannon, they both flip-flop. Look. If Lamar Jackson was doing all these things, let him go. I tell everybody, let Lamar Jackson go. Let him go to another team. Let him go test free agency. Don't franchise tag him. If that's how you feel he's not worth that much money, then go get somebody else. There's plenty of quarterbacks out there, right? You could go get your old white pocket passer, like Joe Flacco and them. Look, you can go get them. The game is changing. The game is changing. The pocket passes are dying. You got to be able to move as well instead of just staying in the pocket. Right. You ain't the only person. I already knew what they were doing. Listen, Shannon Sharp has turned into a Sambo. Whenever you get in the media or you get into the entertainment business and it has something to do with the media or Hollywood and all that, a lot of these guys change their stripes. Or I like to call them the fake Jews. The fake Jews run everything. They run everything. You can't say nothing bad about a Jew, but about a black man or a black dude or anybody or black woman, you can talk bad about us all day. But yet, y'all the ones who watch this shit. Y'all watch these shows and watch this bull crap that they pull out. They put this wool over your eyes. They put the wool over your eyes because they know. They know how they're going to screw you. They hate the truth so much, man, because it affects their bottom line. They have to promote something a certain way. That's how you continue to keep people under control. Everything is done under control. They don't care about money. They care about power. They want to show you their power. They get their rocks off with power. Look what they did to Kyrie. Look what they did to Kanye. Look what they did to Nick Cannon. This is perfect examples of them being disrespectful and showing their power. You see, the majority of these people in the U.S., they're dumb as hell. And that's what I was trying to tell LB, shout out to LB, is that people are dumb as hell. People aren't like me, him, or Trey, or C-Pen, or Doe Eyes, or everybody out there, whoever I miss, my bad. Or Scrub, they're not in the real world. They think everything's supposed to go a certain way, but it doesn't. It never goes that way because they never made it that way to do that. They always wanted it where a certain group of color gets put down on the back burner or put down or put their foot on their neck. That's how they are. He said if the Ravens fumble, you might as well turn in your cap now. Because they are going to fumble Lamar Jackson. They're going to do Lamar Jackson dirty. I already see it. I already see it happening. I see it happening. They're going to do him dirty, boy. They're going to do him dirty. Dirty money. They're going to do that boy hella dirty. Watch what I tell you. Because I know how the NFL thinks. I know what they do. They do this to everybody. They tried to do this to Michael Vick. It's funny how when Michael Vick got his $100 million contract, all of a sudden he's caught with dogs and shit. Then he was able to get another $100 million contract. That's what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, these people ain't shit, man. At all. Ain't shit. They are not shit at all. Oh, of course, they want to do them like that. But yeah, I'm about to bounce. I'm going to holler at you guys later, man. Remember, all day football starts early tomorrow because we got the London game. So thank y'all for coming by. I'm out. Deezy.